It's a new year, a new you. While many people decide to start off the new year improving their health or their habits, there are others who are dedicated to helping people turn their lives around every single day. For nearly 60 years, Home of Grace has been helping people break their addiction to drugs or alcohol. Our friend Megan Gray spoke to the executive director to learn more about this life-changing program and how it's helping people across South Mississippi and beyond.
Meggan Monday, sponsored by Gray's Furniture Galleries.
Welcome to a corner of Van Cleve where miracles happen. This is a campus of Home of Grace, and I want to introduce you to the executive director. Josh Barton is here to tell us a lot about the history of Home of Grace. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me today.
This is such a wonderful and unique program, but please remind everybody what Home of Grace is all about, who you help.
Well, we have men and women come in from all over the country that are dealing with substance abuse issues. And so we have here our men's campus, a 120-bed men's facility, and we have a 42-bed women's facility in Gaucher. And we have an average age is 31 men and women that come in from all over.
You help so many people. Give us an idea of how many people walk through your doors.
Well, we have hundreds that come through every year. So we average about 500 men and women every year that come into our program. It's a 3-month program, so pretty much every week we have 8, 9, 10 individuals that are checking in, and every week we have a group that's graduating. So it's an ever-revolving group, and that works really well because you've got new guys coming in, and you've got guys that have been here 8, 10, 12 weeks that are encouraging those new guys. And so it's always a nice, refreshing to see the transformation from them coming in just wore out and beat up to being completely restored 3 months later.
It's a transformation, I know, that is wonderful to watch and be a part of. And this is something that's been in your family. Home of Grace has been around since 1965. Give us a little bit of your history there.
Well, my grandfather, who had his father, had an alcohol issue. So my grandfather, when he became a pastor years later, decided to start a place for alcoholics. Really, alcohol was the only addiction, in '65. And so it was his dream to start a facility for people dealing with addiction. Here we are 59 years later, and 35,000 plus men and women through our program, many of which have their own programs now. So just quite a miracle in itself for 59 years of this history.
And you're not only changing lives here in South Mississippi, but your reach is far beyond our area as well.
Yes, I think we had 22 different states represented just last year in our facility. And we have alumni, like I said earlier, that have their own facilities. Last year, we represented Home of Grace in Kokomo, Indiana. So an hour north of Indianapolis has a replica program called Valley of Grace. So it's been really cool to see what all God's done through the lives of men and women that's gone through our program.
And it is a beautiful mission here. We thank you for everything that you do, Josh, and your team, because you really are changing lives and witnessing miracles.
Thank you very much. It's been a blessing to be a part of this.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. And for another Meggan Monday, I'm Megan Gray, WXXV News 25.